Read. Number 1. What does the instruction say?
Solve the following equation.
Okay,
Solve the result by substitution.
We don't have time to solve that. Who cares? Solve the following equations. This who cares? I always say, it's like go by me to school. When I was in that school. One guy asked a question in class. I said, what's the big deal? It's not difficult now. Who cares? He just went straight to the proprietor's office. First question.
Open bracket D minus 5.
It was the student that saved me that. He was just joking now. D minus 5 times what?
Open bracket D minus 2.
Open your eyes very well. 3D minus 2 is what? 0. You are supposed to separate it. D minus 5 is 0 or 3D minus 2 is 0. You should be writing. So D is 0 plus 5 or 3D is 0 plus 2. Is this clear? D is 0 plus 5 or 3D is 0 plus 2. You know, I'm to take this minus 2 to the right. When it crosses the equality sign here, when it crosses this equality sign, minus 2 will become plus 2. Is that clear? So D is what? 5 or 3D is 2. What am I supposed to get to? What am I supposed to do to get D in this part? I'm supposed to divide both sides by what? Divide both sides by 5. No, 3. By 3. So that will give me what? D is equal to 5 or D is equal to what? 2 over 3. If you cannot write now, maybe you listen, I'll send it to you when we are done. Let me just explain. Second question. Number 2.
Open bracket 2m minus 1.
M.
Open bracket m plus 4.
It's just the same question. 2m minus 1 is 0 or m plus 4 is 0. Sorry about this aeroplane. I don't know where they are going. I don't know why some people can't stay in their houses. M is 0 plus 1 or m is minus 4. What are they looking for? 0 plus 1 is what? 1. Or m is minus 4. So divide both sides by 2 here. You get m is 1 over 2 or m is minus 4. You can leave your answer like this or write it together. You know here, 2 will divide 2. You have m is 1 over 2 left. Number 3. Number 3, don't put your...
Open bracket a plus 3, close bracket 5a plus 2.
5a plus 2a plus 3 is 0. It's the same thing. I will split the two sides and write a plus 3 is 0 or 5a plus 2 is 0. A is 0 minus 3 or 5a is 0 minus... If I take plus 2 to the right, it becomes minus 2. Do you understand? A is minus 3, 5a is minus 2. A is minus 3 or A is minus 2 over 5. Take this 5 to the denominator of the right hand side. Do you understand that? So A is minus 3 or minus 2 over 5. Next question.
Number 4. Open bracket 4x plus 3. Close
4x
bracket.
plus 3.
Yes. Open bracket 3x plus 1.
Plus 1 is what?
0.
Same thing. 4x plus 3 is 0.
Or 3x plus
3x plus 1 is 0. That gives you what? 4x is 0 minus 3 or is 0 minus 1. Take plus 1 to the right, it will get to give you 0 minus 1. So 4x is minus 3. Or, I mean, why are these people? X is what? Minus 3 over 4. Or x is 1. Is that clear?
Yes. Number 5.
So there must be an aeroplane passing over your house every day. You can sue them to court for that. Take them to court and they should be paying you some kind of allowance for passing over your compound every minute. That's wrong now.
Number 5.
Number 5.
Open bracket 2y minus 7 y plus 2.
is 0. 2y minus 7
equals to 0
or y
plus
plus
2
2.
is 0.
2y
equals
is
to
7
7
or y is 0 minus 2. You understand? Okay, I'm skipping that step. 0 minus 2 will give you minus 2. Let's just skip elementary steps. What will this give you? Y is 7 over 2 or y is minus 2. So y is 3.5 or minus 2. Exactly.
Yes.
Do you understand? Next.
Number 6. Open brackets 4b minus 12b minus 5.
Same thing. 4b minus 12 is 0 or b minus 5 or b minus 5 is 0. So 4b is 0 plus 12, 12 or b is 0 plus 5, 5. Do you understand? If you take minus 5 to the right, it will become plus 5. Are you getting it?
Yes.
So b is 12 over 4 or what? B is 5. What does that give you? That gives you b is 3 or 5. Number 7.
4h minus 1 to h plus 3.
4h minus 1. Equate it to 0 separately.
4h minus 1
Is 0 or
2h plus 3
is 0. So 4h.
4h.
4h is what? Is equal to 0 plus 1.
Yes.
1. Or 2h is 0 minus
That's
3.
3. Minus 3.
Minus 3. H is equal to 1 over
1
4.
over 4.
Or h is equal to minus 3 over 2. Are you getting what I'm doing?
Yes.
Next question.
Number 8.
Let's put it together. H is equal to 1 over 4 or minus 3 over 2. Next.
5 minus d. Close brackets 5 minus 2d.
5 minus d.
5 minus 2d.
Okay. 5 minus d is 0.
5 minus 2d.
Or 5 minus 2d is 0. Minus d is 0 minus 5. Or what? Minus 2d is also 0 minus 5. Are you listening? So minus d is what? Minus 5. Or minus 2d is minus 5. What does this give you? Divide both sides by minus 1. Minus 1, minus 1. Minus 2. You divide by the constant behind d, which is minus 2. You understand? Here, the constant behind d is minus 1. The minus stands for minus 1. That will give you d is 5. Or what? D is 5 over 2. You know? Minus 5 over minus 1 is what? Plus 5. You remember, minus over minus is plus 2. This gives you what? D is equal to 5.
Or 5 over 2.
Or 2. Number 9.
Number 9. 5 plus 3m 2 minus 5m. 5 plus 3m 2 minus 5m.
5 plus 3m 2 minus 5m. It's the same thing. That gives you 5 plus 3m is equal to 0. Or
2 minus 5
is equal to 0. What are we supposed to do here? 0 minus 5 minus 5. Are you getting it?
Yes.
Next step will be minus 5. 0 minus 2 minus 2. See, I'm taking this 2. It's positive here. I'll take it across the equality sign and it will give you minus 2. Do you understand?
Yes.
That gives you m is minus 5 over 3. Or what? M is minus 2 over minus 5. So m is minus 5 over 3 or 2 over 5. You know, here on this right hand side, minus will divide minus and you get plus. Do you understand? Number 10. Number 10. 10.
Number 10. 3n plus 7 4n minus 1.
That means 3n plus 7 is 0 or
4n minus 1 is 0.
okay. That gives you what? 3n is 0 minus 7. Let me not write that step. You understand? To take this plus 7 to the right, it will become 0 minus 7, and that gives you minus 7. Exactly.
Yes.
Or 4n is what? 0 plus 1. Are you getting it?
Yes.
That's 1. So n is minus 7 over 3, or n is 1 over 4. N is minus 7 over 3, or
1 over 4.
You know how I got 1 over 4?
Yes.
I divided both sides by 4. You understand? Next question.
And number 11. 3a plus 10, 3a minus 12.
I'll go to another exercise now. Any other one? 3a, yeah. 3a plus 10 is 0, or 3a minus 12 is 0. Do you understand that I did this? So 3a is 0 minus 10. I'm supposed to write 0 minus 10, but I want to skip that step and just write minus 10. Do you understand? To shorten my step. Here I'm supposed to write 0 plus 12, but I'll just skip that step and write 12. Exactly.
Yes.
So a is what? Minus 10 over 3. A is minus 10 divided by 3, or a is what? You're not talking. 12 divided by 3. So a is minus 3, 1 over 3, or 4. Exactly.
Yes.
Number 12.
4b minus 3 square.
All squared.
So 0.
Huh?
Equals to 0.
Is equal to 0. This is the same thing as
4b minus
4b
3.
minus 3.
4b minus 3.
4b minus 3
equals
is
to
0.
0.
So let's equate them to 0 one after the other. 4b
4b equals to
minus 3 is 0.
4b minus 3.
Or 4b minus 3 is 0.
4b
Is 0 plus 3,
plus 3
3.
is 3.
Or 4b
4b
is 0 plus 3, 3, 3. So b is 3 over
3
4.
over 4. 3
Or
over
b
3 over 4.
b is 3
3.
over 4, comma 3 over 4. Exactly. Next question.
Number 13. 2c plus 1 all squared. That's 2c is equals to 0. 2c plus 1, 2c plus 1, 0.
Is 0.
2c plus 1 is 0.
Or 2c plus 1 is 0. That gives you 2c
2c
is 0 minus 1.
1.
Or
2c
2c
0
minus 1 minus 1. So c is minus 1 over 2. Or c is minus 1 over 2. We put the answer together. You get c is minus 1 over 2, comma. Number 14.
But open bracket 1 over 2d. 1 minus 2d. 0 plus 3d. 0.
You can take a break. 5 minutes. 1 minus 2d is 0. I said 5 minutes. 2 plus 3d is what? 0. So this gives us minus 2d is 0 minus 1. You understand that step? I don't want to write everything to make everything look too long. This one will be 3d 0 minus 2. I'm supposed to take this 2. It's positive on the left hand side here. When I take it to the right, it will become 0 minus 2 minus 2. So this gives you d is minus 1 divided by minus 2, or d is minus 2.
Minus 3.
No, there's no minus over 3. So d is 1 over 2, or minus 2 over 3. What does that give you? D is equal to 1 over 2, or minus 2. I'm supposed to separate it. Next question.
Number 14. Number 15. 3e plus 5 all squared.
15.
Yes, 3 plus
3e plus 5 all squared. That's 3e plus 5. 3e plus 5 is 0. That gives you what? Sorry, I shouldn't have written this. That gives you 3e plus 5
is 0. And
or
3e
3e plus 5 is 0. So that's what? 3e
is
0 minus 5 minus 5.
Minus 5.
Or 3e minus 5. So e is what? E is minus 5 over 3, or e is minus 5 over 3. E is minus 5,
over 3,
comma,
or
minus 5 over 3. You understand? If you want to write in mixed fraction, you can write your answer as E is minus 1 2 over 3 or minus 1 2 over 3. You understand? In case you are doing an objective test and minus 1 over 3 is not in the option, it might have been simplified. Which one?
This one. This
Okay.
is
Next question.
Number 16. M open bracket.
M or N?
M. M open bracket. 3M minus 7 minus 4. 7 minus 2M. M.
Okay. This is M is 0 or 3M minus 4 is 0 or 7 minus 2M is 0. It's all the same thing. So this is M is 0 or what? 3M minus 4 is 0. What would I give you?
3M
is equal to 4.
Yes. Yes.
If you take minus 4 to the right, it becomes 0 plus 4, 4. Or minus 2M is minus 7. Do you understand?
Yes.
Let me try and keep this on. Let me try and keep that all on the same line. Let's try and keep them all on the same line. M is 0 or 3M is 4 or minus 2M is minus 7. Is that better?
Yes.
So M is 0 or M is 4 over 3. I'm dividing both sides by 3. Or M is minus 7
over 2
over minus 2. Minus 2 is the coefficient behind. Minus 2 is the coefficient behind M. So I'll just divide both sides by minus 2. You understand? This side by minus 2 will cross minus 2. Do you understand? Then this side too by minus 2. I'll get the next step. Exactly. So my answer is M is 0 or 4 over 3 or 7 over 2. What does that give you? M is 0, 4 over 3 or 7 over 2. Next.
Number 17. 9 plus 3n, 5 minus 7n.
I'll equate both to 0 separately. 9 plus 3n is 0. Or what? 5 minus 7n is 0. 3n is what? 0 minus 9. Are you getting it?
Yes.
Minus 7n is what? Minus 5. N is minus 9 over 3. Or what? N is minus 5 over minus 7. I hope you got that.
Yes. Yes.
What am I supposed to do now? N is minus 3. N is 5 over 7. Minus divides minus. So N is minus 3 or
5 over
7. Next.
Number 18.
18. Read.
Open bracket. 11 minus 4x squared all squared.
11 minus 4x all squared is 0. This means the same thing. I'm just supposed to write it twice as 11 minus 4x times 11 minus 4x is 0. Do you understand? So 11 minus 4x is 0 or 11 minus 4x is 0. Exactly. So minus 4x is 0 minus 11. That's minus 11. Then minus 4x is 0 minus 11. That's minus 11. Do you understand? X is minus 11 over minus 4. Or x is minus 11 over minus 4. I'm supposed to divide both sides by minus divides minus. So x is 11 over 4 or 11 over 4. X is 2, 3 over 4. Are you getting it?
Yes, 2, 3
Or 2, 3 over 4. Do you understand? Next. 19.
19. 3y open bracket 2y plus 9 5 minus y
is 0. So 3y is 0 or 2y plus 9 is 0 or 5 minus y is 0. Do you understand? Y is 0 or 2y is 0 minus 9. Are you getting it?
Yes.
Or minus y is minus 5. Do you understand?
Yes.
This 5 is positive here. If I take it to the right hand side, it will
Negative.
become negative. So minus 5. So y is 0, or y is what? Minus 9 over 2. I'm dividing both sides by 2. Do you understand?
Yes.
Or y is minus 5 over minus 1. This one is the same thing as minus 1y.
Yes.
So if I divide both sides by minus 1, there will be nothing behind this y again. Do you understand?
Yes.
So y is 0, minus 9 over 2, or 5. Exactly.
Yes.
Last question.
5a squared 15 plus 4a squared.
Like this.
Yes.
So 5a squared is 0, or 15 plus 4a. 15 plus 4a is 0. Do you understand?
Yes.
That's not clear enough. Let's rewrite. Let's just rewrite and spread out the square. This gives you 5a squared is 0. Or let's write it first as 5a squared. We should write it as 5a squared times 15 plus 4a times 15 plus what? 4a is what? 0. So 5a squared is 0, or 15 plus 4a is what? 0, or 15 plus 4a. Are you following?
Yes.
So from the left hand side,
A squared.
a squared is 0 over 5. Then from here, or 4a is minus 15. Are you getting the truth?
Yes.
Or 4a is minus 15. Or 4a is minus 15. Then a squared is 0, or a is what? Minus 15 over 4. Are you getting it?
Yes.
Divide both sides by 4 will give you minus 15 over 4, or a is minus 15 over 4. This gives a times a is 0, or a is minus 15 over 4, or minus 15 over 4. Are you getting it? There are two minus 15 over 4 here. This one too is split into a is 0 or a is 0. Because it's a squared, there will be two answers. Or a is minus 15 over 4, or minus 15 over 4. So your final answer will be a is 0, 0, minus 15 over 4, or what? Or what? Minus 15 over 4, lastly. So that's how we do equations that have this kind of, they look this way, or have this kind of, what's it called, expressions. Exactly.